We After Work. The podcast.
Why are you just doing at me? I don't want this pressure.
A lot of pressure, yeah.
A lot of pressure.
So
Okay,
Thea
sister,
wanted
yeah.
to make the introduction, but of course, like it's a lot of pressure. And
I
maybe
didn't
now.
want to make the introduction.
Well, introduce yourself.
This isn't my podcast. Hi.
Hi from Thea.
I'm the new
Feierabend.
runner of the podcast.
Okay,
Congrats.
I guess I'm Feierabend-Der Podcast. I am a PhD student at Roehampton University. I've written like a couple of books. I'm like friends with Dani.
Yeah, that's the biggest achievement.
Yeah.
And maybe you've heard from Jay before, like in a few more episodes, we
I
already
guess in
recorded
Lisbon, Manchester.
Lisbon or Manchester, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm here now. I'm Dani with Jay and Thea sitting at her their apartment in Surrey.
Yeah, Surrey, London.
Yeah, for this weekend, and it's amazing. I'm very happy to be here. And like you could listen in our last episode, like we talked about a lot about series and
Like
movies
very
and
nerdy,
theories.
yeah.
Because we all studied film and screen cultures.
Yeah, and we all work in the industry as well,
Yeah.
like a little bit like film, writing about film, essays about film. So
That's why.
So this would not be as nerdy.
Yeah. But still, our drink of the evening or week is.
A yellowtail mallow. One of my favorites. I actually always get
It
yellowtail.
tastes good, no?
Yeah, I always get yellowtail.
It's a Merlot.
Mallow.
Red wine.
Red
Yes.
wine.
Mellow.
Yeah.
In German, how do you say?
Mellow.
Also, it's the same.
It's
Boring.
the same. Yeah, kind of sorry.
Boring podcast.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Everything in German is the same as English. Boring podcast.
Okay, I have to speak with you about something.
Okay.
We watched before Dinner for One, like the
Yes.
most favorite iconic sketch and like short film. Why are you laughing, Jay? in Germany, and we are watching it like on it's like the biggest TV channel in Germany. 3 minutes before
Will
New
all
Year's
of your
Eve.
will everyone know in Germany what that is?
Yeah, like Dinner for One is like the maybe not
famous?
everyone knows, but like a short film, yeah, from 1948, black and white, and it's about like maybe you can sum it up better in English.
Okay, I'm gonna give some context, I guess.
Yes.
So Danny said to me, we were on the bus coming to Surbiton, where we live, and she said, the most British film, like the most famous British film, there's a man and he is a waiter and he is giving a woman food. And that's the most amazing English film. And I said, I don't know what this film is. I think it maybe it's American. I think maybe you're making it up or it's a dream or something.
And I got aggressive because of this answer, because really, it's not a dream. Like I just told you. Believe me.
And so I said to Jack and Thea, my sister and her boyfriend, do you know this movie? And they said, no, I don't know what this movie is.
And I got crazy even more.
And Danny said, this is the most English film ever. This is like fish and chips. This is like Winnie the
Second
Pooh.
place.
This is like the Guards. This is like the Queen, Buckingham Palace. And I watched it and I thought it was like legit funny.
Yes.
I thought it was like a really funny, like little skit.
And it's shocking for me because they didn't know that much about it. And like in Germany, like it's like an iconic thing.
I had never seen it in my life. Like, I promise you, I had never...
I think it's like a phenomenon that nobody in England knows what it is, but everybody in Germany has like this entire thing about it.
I had never heard of it.
Me
It's
neither.
so interesting. Also, like some of my friends, they are like trying to copy this movie in real life. and they are like having a table, having the same dishes, having a soup, having the red wine, champagne, blah blah blah, and playing all these characters.
But what is
and,
but I didn't understand quite what the premise was. Why didn't anyone else come to the table?
Because they were all dead.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
Oh no,
How did you pick up on that?
Well, she was like super old, and
she said, like same procedure as every year, and the waiter said, yes, same procedure as every year.
Yeah, but how did you know they were dead?
Well, you kind of have to assume from like she's an old woman, so all of her friends are dead.
I didn't pick up on that.
Well, I mean, how, like, why else would he play, like, all these roles on the table?
But why
like,
wouldn't they be ghosts?
Why?
Why wouldn't they be ghosts?
Is that crazy for me to say?
That's such a J sentence.
Yeah, like is that crazy of me to say? Like, why wouldn't they be?
That's the same when I would say, and I would ask from your favorite sketch, which is with
Lucille Ball, my favorite comedian.
and the chocolate.
Yeah, when she's on the chocolate factory.
Yeah, like, why does she eat all the chocolate? That's the same. Like, I would ask this.
I guess. Yeah, no, you're right. Like, I can't give you an answer.
Yeah, because they didn't.
Other than
say
they don't
it,
really know
but
what
you
to
just
do.
have to
Yeah.
see it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so tell about this movie. Sorry.
Okay, so I would say I did not pick up on that the other people were dead.
Okay.
Like, I felt like she
In
was...
the Dinner for One movie.
In Dinner for One, yeah, of course. I didn't no idea that... Basically, I laughed that he was drunk. And then I laughed that he was, like, tripping up on the carpet. And it's my kind of... I'm not really a funny or smart person. So, like, the things that I think are funny are, like... I love, like, people tripping over. People, like, getting drunk. Like, it was really my comedy.
Is it like black humor? Dark comedy?
Not really, because nobody was a victim.
No, like the thing is that, and this our mother will like attest to this.
Yeah.
Is that Jay has always said that he hates slapstick,
But I actually don't. Yeah.
loves slapstick.
I love like people like falling over,
falling over.
eating too many chocolates, like dancing and then getting a move wrong. I love like bodies out of control. Like my personal icon is Lucille Ball. I Love Lucy is my favorite show in history. It's always about like Lucille Ball like falling over, tripping downstairs, like falling off a light, eating chocolate because she can't stop it. So yeah, I thought Dinner for One was very funny, but also kind of, if I think something's funny, it usually means it's bad. Because like I never think something is funny that people think is actually good.
Yeah, but I mean, why is it online on YouTube and has like 3 million views? So obviously a lot of people like it too.
Yeah, but I like what I think is funny is like stupid. Like
Yeah, but that's
like
isn't it the like sense of humor sometimes?
Yeah, my sense of humor has always been stupid. I like that's what I like. I like people falling over, like saying stuff that isn't true.
And I know that you're sometimes posting things on Instagram or Twitter, and like I find it so funny. And then I tell people, friends of mine, and they are, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand this at all.
I think that's how our family works.
I like things that are funny that are like obviously like a lie or like yeah, I never.
That's an interesting question. What does irony means to you?
There's like a literal definition. The use of...
No, but what does it mean to you?
To me,
Yeah.
it's a black fly in your Chardonnay.
It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. Do you know the
It's a
joke?
death row pardon.
2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you
Don't you
think?
think?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
rain.
yeah. And then it's Morissette.
On your wedding, my favorite singer of all time. It's a free ride when you've already paid. To me, irony means like I think I'm a difficult person and kind of a depressive person, and I can get very, if we're going to get serious on the podcast, I get quite depressed quite quickly. And I can be kind of mean and shouty and aggressive. And irony to me means like, oh, actually, this is very funny. like if I'm shouting at people, like at some point I'm going to turn it around and make it funny. That's what irony means to me.
Interesting. Yeah. I have something in my mind we should tell later, like about our experience today at the BFI. What happened to us with like they were filming a situation.
Oh my god! Yeah, that was really interesting.
But maybe first tell Thea, what do you think about irony? Like I'd really like to know. Before.
I don't know. Like, I mean, like I guess irony is just like, oh, you know, that's so ironic. Like,
you're more like a hipstery.
But also I have a really stupid sense of humor, so I don't necessarily find... I'm very anti-British because I don't necessarily find irony or sarcasm that funny.
No, me neither.
I'm very... I really like John Mulaney and like old school Americana. I find very, very funny. I also find like neurotic Jewishness funny. I can say that.
I would say like, because we're Jewish, like... There is a kind of Jewish sense of humor.
I find it very funny to be like very neurotic and insane.
There is a Jewish. Did you see Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Yeah.
There is a very Jewish.
Yeah.
Like Michael, but like schlep, like there is a very Jewish.
I guess in a sense that's kind of ironic in itself because. Especially with Miss Maisel, it's like my life is perfect, but also I'm going to shit.
I'm going to shit, and darling, and baby.
Yeah, I find that very funny.
And actually, do you know John Mulaney?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Well, he's married to a Jew, so a lot of his humor is
very Jewish. So,
and I'm 99% Ashkenazi. She's less, but
but I'm passing it down from the mother, so I'm more Jewish.
I'm the most Jew because I have like I did a test to see Jew, and I got 99% Jew, and I've got like a massive nose. So
that's what shows. Okay.
Irony, I guess, is like, to me, like, I just have a bad sense of humor. I
think it's amazing.
But to me, stupid is funny.
Stupid is funny.
Yeah.
And so my experience with irony was I had a job interview and they said to me, tell us about your like the most positive things and the most negative things about yourself. And I said like the negative things are actually sometimes I don't understand irony, and they were like, okay, so that means like you're kind of stupid. Really like honest and
no way.
Like mean to me, really.
Oh my god.
And I felt very bad afterwards, like.
Oh my god!
In a lot of job interviews, sometimes
I don't understand
quite mean
irony.
to me. And but afterwards, I got the job, so everything.
Oh my gosh! Wow,
still
well
done. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think I understand irony. Like
also, like when people are like. Not even jokes, but they are saying something ironic to you, and
but
you
do you know the song? Make them laugh, make them laugh. You slip on a banana peel, they're loads at your feet. Make them laugh, make them laugh, make them laugh. From Singing in the Rain.
Oh no! Singing in the Rain, of course.
Yeah, and that's what I think. Like, you slip on a banana peel, the world's at your feet. I think that's true. I think if you're at dinner and you make someone laugh, you win.
True.
You win the dinner. If you're at an interview and you make a joke, you win. Like, the best thing in the world is you can be funny. Me and my friend Dina,
my best friend.
Best friend sometimes.
With me and Thea.
Me and Dina or me and Thea, like, my rule is
and me.
Not Dani. Like Dani is like
ironic jokes. Speaking of that,
Dani is like 100, 101, 102. So I got like a lot of people on top of her. I always think if you're funny, you're telling the truth. Nothing is funny if it's a lie. It's only funny if there's like at the bottom of it, it's the truth. Like it's got to be the truth. You dig in and you dig in and you dig in and it's the truth. Yeah. Nothing is funny if it's a lie.
Okay, so if I tell you the joke, okay? Two nuns are playing tennis. And so one of them is swearing the whole time, like, shit, I missed it, blah, blah, blah. And like the whole time. And the other nun tells to the swearing nun, please, when you swear another time, like a thunder will meet you and you will die. And she said, okay, well, I will stop. And then, of course, like another, they play again. And then, like, the thunder comes down.
Yeah.
And it's the wrong nun who, yeah.
The non-swearing nun.
And then God says, oh, shit, I missed it. And then, like, so is this irony for you, or like is it like telling actually the truth, or what does it mean? Like,
okay,
to be a good joke, you know?
Okay, so that's ironic because the wrong person got the punishment. But it's not what I was talking about before. I'm talking about when me and you are like laughing really hard. It's because we are talking absolute shit. But it's kind of true. Like when we're talking about lecturers, it's like shit, never would happen, but kind of maybe would happen. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a little bit true. I think nothing is funny if it's not true. And that's, I will do anything for a laugh. I will like bully a waiter. I will like
you absolutely won't.
I will like
doing at the South Bank. What happened today? Like, we have to tell this now.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so we
went to the South Bank.
We went to the South Bank, and they were filming a prank show.
I think
was Ashton
they
Kutcher
were.
there?
I
think I don't know.
We don't know yet.
We don't know what it was.
Really.
There were like signs everywhere that said.
So it began with us sitting on a bench talking
but
about
before,
and drinking beer.
Yeah, before
and
this
then
happened.
we saw like, what is this guy doing standing next to us? He's just standing here the whole time.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, he has some like paper.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe
so we didn't even notice anything. We were having like a beer and we were like looking at the river and living our lives. There was a man and he was like with an earpiece and like with like an earpiece and like
rosé, mix a rosé.
Yeah. And there was a man with an earpiece.
God.
Do you remember? He was like with an earpiece, and
Yes.
I noticed him because he was quite handsome. So I was like looking at him, and he had like a headphone, an earpiece, a walkie-talkie, a jacket, and like a clapperboard. And we noticed him for a while, didn't we? We were looking at him and we were talking about him, but we were having our beer. We were like looking at the Thames, and then he kept moving around, and we were like, what's happening? And then we decided we are too posh to be in South Bank. We were like, this is for poor people. We can't be around these people. And so we walked to the Oxo Tower, and there was like a massive, like they cordoned. Did they cordon? Yeah. They cordoned it off, and it said family free zone?
Corner from family free.
Yeah, it said
something.
So no families were allowed.
Yes.
And so they cordoned off the bridge, and they said like family free zone.
On
and
the benches.
On the benches.
On the like kind of like the board of the like. How do you say it?
And it was like a
river,
picture of
like
a family with a big like cross in like you can't be here if you're a family.
Yes.
And
there were like two security guys
Standing
standing there.
And
like
they were
the cameraman
actors. They were actors,
at the
definitely.
end of like kind of the road somewhere. Like, actually, when you're a clever person, you see the cameraman immediately.
Yeah, and you move away.
Maybe it was like a prank show, and they just wanted people, like family members, just
So
to go
if you were there, like but it was actually kind of shit because, like, they said to people, like, you can't be here because you're in a family. And everyone was like, shut up. And then, like, moved away. So it was, like, not...
Really? And the prank, it didn't work.
It didn't work because, like, they said, like, your brother and sister, you have to go away. And they were like, leave me alone.
So that was reality. I think how they will show it on TV.
I'm going to try and find it. Yeah, I'm going to try and find it.
Like, people getting aggressive because of that or starting to cry. Like, why?
Yeah, because
family is not allowed here? Oh, my God. Like,
because they got a mum and a son. Do you remember? Like, the mum... they got a mum and a son and both were like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm going to do whatever I want. So I don't think it's a good prank.
Not at all. Yes.
But
so that's not how irony works.
But what was funny to me and what would have been truthful is I had this image of me and you like stepping in front of the camera every like 5 seconds and like
we
looking
after
in
work,
the center
podcast,
of the
please.
Yeah. I just felt like we're looking in the center of the camera like
yeah, like what like
I can't explain it on podcast. Yeah, like
looking like seriously,
just like looking in the camera.
Seriously,
yeah. No family zone. And then we went to Oxford Tower. That's very posh.
Yeah.
And also we had a terrible waiter.
Oh, that's another nice story, you know.
Yeah, he didn't give us our olives. He didn't give me my martini.
Wow.
The worst, I think. I would say.
It wasn't great.
I know you worked as a waiter before. I don't know. I worked as a waitress before too.
Of course.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's the hardest job ever.
So hard.
Ever.
So hard.
So I don't judge, like, of course, waiter or waitresses, but please.
Well,
when we say something like, can you give me the olives? It's like a really posh bar.
And very expensive.
And then he was like, okay, what do you want to order? And you said like, okay, like that kind of drink. And I said, olives. No. Please tell me first. Like, what do you want to drink? And then why does this matter?
I know, yeah. He was weird and like, but then I wanted to like hate him and I wanted to be like, he was a rubbish waiter.
But
and then he was so nice when he gave us the bill. He was like chatting about terrorist attacks.
Yes, that was crazy. He told us about because I said we actually wanted before we wanted to go to the Shard bar and he worked there. So he told us about his experience there, which was I was in a terrorist attack and I couldn't leave until 1 and we were like okay. Yes. And the terrorist attack happened at 10 p.m. I don't know.
So yeah
something like they had to spend 3 hours like in like the 34th floor
and they couldn't leave
in a town.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like
that was the one
you don't feel safe.
No, that was the one where my nan rang me and said, you have to leave London because they're like terrorizing people. And I said, Nan, I live about 2 hours away from where the terrorist attack happened.
What was it with the terrorist attack again? Like, when did this happen and what was it again? Because I can't remember that one.
I can't remember.
August this year? Like 2000?
No.
18, like last year.
No,
like,
last year,
Yeah, of course.
It was when Victoria passed her qualifications, so yeah, all this last year. And everyone on Facebook was like, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, like, wow, like with everything now.
That's why I'm so happy not to live in London. London is for disgusting people. You have to live in Surrey.
That's the irony joke.
That's the irony joke.
Yeah, because you're living like half an hour by Southwest Railway Station trains.
I guess to Waterloo. Well, Vauxhall's like 10 minutes, and then Waterloo's like half an hour.
Yeah.
And then like we go to Germany like 4 or 5 times a week, so we have to get to.
We just never saw
Germany.
you.
Yeah, we have to go to Germany and back.
Please come to Germany finally. How often do I have to tell you this? Really?
Okay, well, I will go to Germany. And I will hate it, and I was like, this is disgusting. I hate to be here. Why can't I do something else?
Today we just looked on Google Roots for fun, irony, how we can get to the Black Forest. And it takes
humor.
like 2 days by bike from London.
Yeah.
And 7 days to walk.
And it's so funny because it's like
Interesting, no?
Surbiton to Clapham Junction to...
Yeah, I think main train station, King's Cross, then take the Flixbus or Megabus to Brussels, Cologne, Flixbus, Cologne to another German train station, and yeah,
Absolutely gorgeous.
Journey.
And I speak so fluent German, like
Croissant.
ich habe Feierabend.
Yeah, he's so German.
Ich habe
fertig.
Yeah, ich habe Pastiche
Pastiche
for Portugal.
Very nice.
Wie heißt du?
Wie heißt du?
Wie heißt du?
Guten Morgen, Frau Getty.
Guten Morgen, Frau Getty.
What?
Guten Morgen, Frau.
Name.
Yeah, guten Morgen, Frau Getty.
Nice. Getty?
Yeah.
Getty.
Wie heißt du? Wie lang? Like, you must know one more thing in German.
No.
I can't think of. I can't think of one thing. Wie lang? How long?
I know, like, Liebling.
Wie lang? Wie lang?
Wie lang?
Not why, because like it's so English.
I know. Welcome.
Welcome.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenue.
Welcome.
Day.
To
That's what I can say in
cabaret.
a
To
British
cabaret.
accent.
To cabaret.
We can speak a lot about accents right now, but I think it's not the time. Left,
Okay, so like, give me an accent.
Give me an accent.
give me okay. Brighton.
Okay.
Let's start.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Brighton.
lover.
Bristol or Brighton?
Brighton. Brighton doesn't have
I
an
said
accent.
Brighton.
I don't know what a Brighton accent is.
Brighton doesn't have
Brighton
an accent.
doesn't have an accent.
Okay.
Brighton's
Cardiff.
Wait a minute. You start Welsh and I'll do it.
You're so thin. Blah blah blah. Something with that. Like,
You start.
I don't know.
because he said this before in the pub.
I feel like I
talking
can
about
do
the
this, but I
accents.
can't hear it, and then I'll do it.
Nessa.
Nessa. Like, what are you doing? It's absolutely crazy.
There we go.
Everybody, they come in here and they drink their wine and they drink their beers and they don't even be bothered to do anything else. Absolutely bloody crazy. I've been on the beach and I say, I want to smoke a cigarette. And everybody say, you can't smoke a cigarette on the beach. Welsh is very easy for me. It's like a second language.
I think yeah. Now I heard it.
You've got to go to Cardiff. When you go to Cardiff, you go to parties. You have a glass of wine. You smoke a cigarette. It's absolutely gorgeous.
That's really good.
I can absolutely do Welsh. It's very easy for me.
But I love this accent. You can speak also like nice accents, don't you? Like
Supposedly, I think
Well,
that's just
you're
like
very English.
I'm very English.
posh English.
But
yes.
Posh. No,
I would
it's-
say.
Well, my dad comes from Birmingham.
Also my dad comes from Wolverhampton.
My dad comes from Birmingham, and whenever I would go and see him, and I would come back with like a bit of a Brummie accent.
But I can't do that now. Can you do it?
Yeah, I'm all right, Bab.
Yeah, I'm alright. I've been absolutely bloody no, it's Welsh. I can't do
But
Birmingham.
whenever I would come home with a bit of a Brummie accent, my mum would always tell me off and say, "You can't speak like that."
But you have to.
You have
but
to
you have to
speak
do it
Welsh.
because we have to have it for the podcast.
Yeah, I'm all right, Bab.
Yeah, I'm all right,
Yeah,
babe.
I'm alright, babe.
I've been up. I went down. I can't do it. Like, I'm from Birmingham and I can't do.
I can't do
It's
it
hard
either.
to speak.
It is.
I can't do. Welsh is absolutely easy for me. You just absolutely have a good laugh.
And when I say to you, like, I was just walking down the street and I
don't know
saw Johnny.
I don't know what accent
Can
that
we play a
is.
game, Johnny? Really?
Can you play a game, Johnny?
It's just-
Would you say
Daddy.
that
It's
really
just-
sounds British?
It's
No, you got
Cockney.
crazy.
It's
Honestly,
it's like
when
Cockney.
you say that, I think
Cockney?
It's
I think you're from Britain.
It's like,
When you say that, like
governor, can I have a copper?
it's almost like
The Mara Pie dead.
it's like, oh, aren't you proud to be in? No, that's not what I'm
It's
saying.
can say to yourself,
Amen.
friend.
Consider
We don't wanna
yourself
make
no fuss. So after some consideration, we can say, consider yourself one of us.
Very Oliver.
That's what you speak like. Like, I'm from Oliver. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Sir, can I have some more?
Like, is it like a positive or negative?
It's
It's
like-
like it's Cockney.
It's
very
like something that
it's
doesn't exist anymore.
stereotypical.
But what does Cockney means? Like,
Cockney is like very old London.
It's North
oh,
London.
but it exists. Obviously, it existed.
I mean, like Cockney still
Jay,
exists.
come on, it existed.
Yeah, but like in the 1700s, yeah.
In the apples.
Oh, but
and pears.
that's even nicer.
You're
I can
like-
speak a 1700s accent.
You're like,
Isn't it like
you're
I'm
like-
so clever, no?
You're like a London that doesn't exist. You're like, all right, babe.
That
All right.
Hey, babe.
Daddy.
Go get your daddy. Come on, babe. Your daddy's in the
Please.
pub. Come. Yeah.
write in the comments of if you know that accent.
I think it's like, please, sir, can I have some Mara?
I want some more grow.
Interesting.
It's like Dickens.
Dead.
Okay, so imitate the German accent.
I can't do it because I tried the other day and I couldn't.
No, it's gonna be really bad, and I'm gonna be embarrassed.
Ich
probably.
habe.
I can't do it. Like,
Or like speaking English. Like,
what about this one? Not another one.
That's Bristol.
Not another-
I can do Bristol. I do not.
Really, really rich.
Okay, so we have a place in England called Bristol where
Yes.
like all the stupid people are. And that accent is, I love it. It's my favorite accent in the world. I love Bristol people.
But
my lover.
stupid people. But you love it.
Not stupid people, but like you wouldn't understand what they were saying.
Okay.
Like very.
Oh.
And they had an interview and they said we're having another Brexit vote, and there was an interview that's very famous, and she said, "Not another one. There's too much politics going on right now." It's my favorite accent in England.
All right, my lover.
But
I honestly,
but is
I
it
went.
this German? No.
I went.
Because I asked you to.
I can't do German because I don't think there's a German accent. I don't think there is one.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
It's like no,
Maybe
it's
that's
like
the right answer.
yeah.
Yes.
We are
Wie heißt du?
boarding the vessel.
Yeah. Wie heißt
It just makes me
du?
think of Star Trek.
It's
What would you say when I speak like this? Oh, I really enjoyed the wine with you, like guys.
What?
I go to bed now.
What
Is
would
it
you-
okay?
yeah.
So you're like-
I would say like at 9 a.m. if it's okay for you.
Okay, so wait a minute, like
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
It really
wait a
sounds
minute,
very
like
weird.
wie heißt du?
Wie heißt du?
So like wie habe.
If I had a spam.
No, don't look for
No,
like,
I'm trying
German
to.
expression.
No, I'm trying to
expressions.
find how to do it in English. Wie wie good wine we went, and I can't do it. Like I can't think of one German.
Ist nicht so gut.
Ich nicht sehr
Nicht sehr
gut.
gut.
Nicht
I can only do German when I'm
this-
actually speaking German.
I was gonna say I don't think there's a German accent.
Can you do a French accent when you're not speaking French?
It's very easy for me. I have absolutely
Yeah, because you
good.
just think of Lumiere from
beautiful. Oh my god! I'm recording a
goodness.
podcast.
Oh my
I have a
goodness.
beautiful bottle of wine. Absolutely
I am Ewan
stunning.
McGregor.
I see my granddad as absolutely funny, absolutely brilliant.
That's good.
Obvious.
Français is absolutely easy for me parce que
Me
cause
to imitate.
en français I go swimming, I go absolutely beautiful. I drink some wine. I absolutely have a gorgeous, beautiful time. On Francis, easy for me. On German, I just don't think there's really an accent. Accent like German.
And this doesn't mean like really. I have to interrupt like that we like don't like the accents. Like
no, it doesn't mean that. I just mean I don't think
love
there's a. I just mean I don't think there's a German accent.
I love a German accent.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's so frustrating because I love a German accent. It's one of my favorite accents that's like out there, but I can't replicate it.
I honestly don't know what a German accent is.
I think it's
like English speaking.
It's like it's rough and it's like oh. Hi.
I don't think there's like wie heißt du?
Wie heißt du? I can only do it.
You close your eyes.
Do you want to go to? Yeah, that's it. Do you want to go to Wetherspoons?
Why are you behaving like a pigeon?
Because that's what it's like. Do you? We could.
Because your head is like moving up. Like,
let me do it, Sha. Let me go to maybe we could go to Covent Garden or.
Okay. Maybe that
to
imitation is better to film.
Yeah, I don't think that works. But it sounds like maybe we could go to maybe a museum, or we could maybe
interesting because
go
actually
to
I think it
restaurant.
sounds quite very English.
Oh my god! No, it's
but
like that.
Like
that's what you feel like. Maybe if you we could if you want to go to train.
Don't behave like a pigeon, right? Doing this.
Yeah, but I can't do it without like if you were, we could go to a bar or maybe
with interruptions, like in the middle of the words.
Maybe Jay, are you happy? Do you want to? No, Danny, I'm fine. I'm gonna go wherever you want to go. Do you want to go to maybe we could have a beer? A beer? Maybe a beer? Or do you want to go to a beer? Or Danny, like
more or less, yeah.
Danny,
yeah.
I'll have a beer, or we can go to a museum, or we could go to.
Okay, amazing, Jay.
A bar.
Can we stop this right now because like you're doing this for half an hour? Like it feels like
a bar. Yeah, we could go to a bar, or maybe a restaurant. Okay, a restaurant. Maybe we go to South Bank. Okay, yeah, at South Bank. Maybe.
But it doesn't like this right now.
That's you. That's not Germany.
That's not about the accent. It's more about like
who you are as a person.
Who you are, like stupidly.
Yeah.
Not to say anything.
I don't think that's a German accent.
There is certainly a German accent.
It just showed that I didn't know where to go, actually.
Yeah, like I can't do a German. Yeah, I don't know a German accent.
It was.
I'm trying to think. Like,
interesting, but I think it's really interesting how people see each other.
I couldn't pick someone out and be like, they're German.
Oh, I could.
Could you? I could.
Oh, well, like one of my lecturers was very, very German, and so like I can understand dialects between you two, so I like see patterns in the way that both of you speak, and there is a little bit of an octave raise.
It's a bit like yeah.
Yeah.
Where to go?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Maybe we could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to a bar.
Yeah.
Go to a restaurant. Are you happy? Are you cold? No, I'm not cold, Danny. Are you warm? Are you too hot?
How do we?
No, I don't know why, but I feel like a bit angry now. Like I get aggressive when you imitate me like this. Okay.
I need to leave.
It's maybe a nice.
This is the end of the podcast.
Of this podcast right now.
This is the end of the podcast.
No, I love your accent. Thanks for imitating me like a pigeon. Let's end this right now.
We need to go to bed. Goodbye, everybody.
This look. Okay.
The Abend Feierabend.
Yeah, I think accents are very beautiful, and I lived in a hostel where I worked.
Hostel girls.
I lived with a lot of like international people together, and all of them, they had like Italian, Spanish, Turkish, German English accent and British accent. I don't know, like US accent, and it was really nice to hear. And I think it, in the end, it just shows us that we are all like,
of course,
it's
and like
possible to speak one language with each other.
We're
And
so different, yeah. And it's also nice to like everyone's doing fun new things.
Yeah.
Like everyone's using the words differently. It's like fun. Like I think language should be like a fun, interesting, amazing thing.
Experience.
And everyone
Adventure.
should have different accents, and everyone should have
Agree.
like different words and use it like clay, and you mold it to whatever you want.
Absolutely.
It should be a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
What's the song tip?
What's the what?
It was the song tip
How did we start
from
it?
Fall Out Boy.
Okay, go.
Why do I have to?
You start.
I'm gonna make it bend and break. Say a prayer, but let the good times roll. In case God doesn't show. And I want these words to make things right, but it's wrong that make the words compromise. And who does he think he is? If that's the worst you got, then it points the finger back to the kid.
One more
And one more time, thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. He tastes like you, but sweeter. And one night, yeah, one more time, thanks for the memories, even though the memories see. He tastes like you, but sweeter. We After Work, the podcast.